Dive into delicious poaching eggs is easier than you think. Many home cooks shy away from poached eggs. They think it's too difficult. But let me tell you, poaching an egg is not as hard as it seems. With a few simple tips and a little practice, you'll be poaching eggs like a pro in no time. Get ready to unlock a world of delicious breakfasts, vibrant salads, and satisfying dinners. Poached eggs are incredibly versatile. They elevate any dish with their runny yolks and delicate flavor. Imagine cutting into a perfectly poached egg and watching that golden goodness cascade over your meal. Are you ready? Let's get poaching. Your poaching arsenal. Tools for excellent results. Before we begin our poaching adventure, let's gather our essential tools. Don't worry, you won't need any fancy equipment. Here's what you'll need. A saucepan. Choose a saucepan that is wide enough to comfortably hold your eggs without overcrowding. Water. You'll need enough water to submerge the eggs completely. Vinegar. White vinegar helps the egg whites coagulate quickly, resulting in a more compact shape. A slotted spoon. This handy tool will help you gently lower the eggs into the water and retrieve them without breaking. A bowl. Use this to crack your eggs into before gently sliding them into the water. That's it. With these simple tools, you're well on your way to poaching perfection. The perfect poach. A step-by-step guide. Now let's dive into the step-by-step process of poaching an egg. Follow these easy instructions and you'll be amazed at how simple it is. Preparing the water. Fill your saucepan with about 3 inches of water. Add a tablespoon of white vinegar to the water. This helps the egg whites set quickly and prevents them from spreading too much. Bring the water to a gentle simmer over medium heat. You don't want a rolling boil, as this can break apart the delicate egg whites. Cracking the egg. While the water is heating, crack your eggs into a small bowl. This makes it easier to transfer them to the pot without breaking the yolks. Creating a whirlpool, optional. For a perfectly round poached egg, create a gentle whirlpool in the simmering water by stirring it in a circular motion with a spoon. Poaching the egg. Gently slide each egg into the center of the whirlpool. If you're poaching multiple eggs, do this one at a time to avoid overcrowding the pan. Waiting and monitoring. Reduce the heat to low and let the eggs simmer gently for 3 to 4 minutes for runny yolks, or longer for firmer yolks. Avoid boiling the eggs, as this will make them tough. Removing the egg. Once the eggs are cooked to your liking, use a slotted spoon to gently lift them out of the water. Allow any excess water to drain back into the pot before transferring the eggs to a plate lined with paper towels to absorb any remaining moisture. Troubleshooting your poached eggs. Tips and tricks. Even experienced cooks encounter a few hiccups when poaching eggs. Here are some common issues and how to fix them. If your egg whites are spreading too much, the water might be too hot, or you might not have added enough vinegar. Reduce the heat and add another tablespoon of vinegar to the water. To avoid overcooked yolks, make sure your water is at a gentle simmer, not a rolling boil. Cook the eggs for a shorter amount of time, checking for doneness by gently touching the yolk with your finger. It should feel slightly firm to the touch. For plumper, more visually appealing poached eggs, try creating a whirlpool in the water before adding the eggs. This helps to wrap the whites around the yolks, resulting in a more rounded shape. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't get discouraged if your first few attempts aren't flawless. Keep experimenting and adjusting your technique until you achieve the poached egg of your dreams. Mastering the poach, practice makes perfect. Poaching eggs is a skill that improves with practice. The more you do it, the better you'll become at gauging the perfect water temperature and cooking time. Don't be afraid to experiment with different pan sizes, vinegar types, and cooking times to find what works best for you. Once you've mastered the basic technique, you can start getting creative with your poached egg creations. Try adding different flavors to the poaching water, such as herbs, spices, or even tea. Show off your skills, share your success. Congratulations, you've successfully poached an egg. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Savor the creamy yolk and delicate flavor of your perfectly poached egg. We encourage you to share your poaching triumphs with us. Post a picture of your masterpiece on social media and tag us. Happy poaching!